Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about based off your appearance. People secretly think you're this kind of person. So pile number 1, you're going to be the lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the tiger's eyes crystal. So again, pile number 1, lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, tiger's eyes crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the lazurite crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, based off your appearance. People secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords. So you may come off very stoic, okay, no nonsense. So people may think that based off your appearance, they may think that you're a bitch or a-hole. Your no nonsense attitude gives off the vibe of like tread lightly with the Queen of Swords. You also give off the vibe that based off your appearance, people they secretly think that you're somebody who is very intelligent, book smart, street smart, but like I said, back to the no nonsense attitude with the Queen of Swords. So based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off your appearance, we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. Based off your appearance, people secretly think that you're difficult to approach or difficult to deal with. Okay, and I feel like it could be true to a certain extent. I don't feel like you're difficult to deal with, but you're difficult to play with. Okay, so maybe it could be people that are trying to take advantage of you or people that are users. They may find it challenging to deal with your strong personality, because I feel like you may have like a very strong personality and they could find it intimidating to deal with you. Okay, because they want to be able to, they want you to be flexible, malleable, so that way they could use you, but they can't. Okay. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Wow, we have the Judgment card. They secretly think that you're like judgmental with the Judgment card, that maybe you look down on them. I feel like there's an era of sophistication. Even the way that you think, the way that you speak is very sophisticated with the Queen of Swords, and it could be like intimidating for some people. They may feel like you're bougie, because I feel like you come off as bougie based off your appearance. Okay, so people think that you are judging them. You look down on them based off your appearance. People secretly think you're this kind of person. Queen of Swords again, guys. I can't make it up. Yeah, people secretly think that you're a bitch, okay, or a-hole with the Queen of Swords. That's what I'm getting here. Like your really no nonsense attitude is what's causing them to behave that way or think this way, because they feel like you come off as somebody who knows who you are, you know what you want, you know what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. And some people, they may find that intimidating because they don't know how to deal with people. They don't know how to deal with people that have strong personality like yours. They are used to people that are more malleable or easily influenced, while you are not. Okay, you're not easily influenced, you're not easily walked over. So some people, they don't feel comfortable in your energy because of that. So based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Four of Cups. Maybe some of them, they think that you're boring. Disconnected. You guys probably heard that in the background. Okay. um yeah, so some people, they may think that you're kind of boring with the Four of Cups based off your appearance. Like you don't do drugs, you don't really go party, you look more like a workaholic based off your appearance. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Five of Wands. Ooh, they think that you are a challenge or competition based off of your appearance. And they also, they secretly think that you're the type of person that do not mind competition, or you have a competitive spirit. Some of you could be athletic here. With the Five of Wands, you play a lot of sports, so you have a competitive mindset. You know how to compete in the real world. Okay, you don't compete with other people, you compete with yourself. So based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Emperor. Bows energy. You could be an Aries here, don't have to be. But based off your appearance, people secretly think that you're financially stable and abundant. You run your own business here with the Emperor. They secretly think that you've gone through a lot of life's challenges and obstacles. That's the reason why you're so stoic. That you have amazing leadership skills and qualities here. That's what they secretly think of you. But they won't say it to your face, but they secretly think that of you. A lot of the people, I'm telling you, are intimidated by your presence, your strong mind. With the Emperor, people, based off your looks, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off your looks, people secretly think that you're this kind of person. Based off your looks, so based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Five of Pentacles. You're the type of person that will leave people out in the cold. Like you will like disconnect with somebody if you feel like they're playing in your face. Based off your looks, your appearance, people secretly think that of you. With the Five of Pentacles, based off your appearance, people secretly think that you're this kind of person. We have the Knight of Cups. This is chess player. You're very charming. Look at how charming he looks. The Knight of Cups. Okay? So you definitely have people eating at the palm of your hands. Well, that's what people secretly think of you based off of your appearance. Some of you are very charming, but like you have this intimidation to you. You could be a Scorpio as well. This is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, you may have Scorpio in your chart. I'm getting like Mars energy. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Ten of Cups. Oh, they think that you're like a family person, like emotional satisfaction or family is very important to you. You take life seriously. You take yourself seriously based off your looks. This is what people secretly think of you. Like you're like with the Four of Cups, like yeah, boring. Like because you don't take unnecessary risk. You have a lot of responsibilities. Because we also have the Ten of Wands. So this is what people assume, and that's what they secretly think of you based off of your appearance. Okay, so based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Moon card. Ooh, they think that you're mysterious. Like there's much more layers to you than what meets the eyes. Okay, with the Piscean energy, you're highly intuitive and very receptive. There's an air of mystery to you that scares people. Okay, so based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like trapped in fear, anxiety, nervousness. They secretly think that you're the type of person that handles yourself very well in stressful situation. Like you have a commanding presence with the Emperor, and then with the Eight of Swords, it just tells me that you handle stress very well. Or people secretly think that you're the type of person that has a lot of stressful situation that happens to you with the Eight of Swords, or like you have a lot of responsibility that you have to handle based off your status, because you come off as somebody who is of high status with the Emperor. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Wow, a go-getter, initiator, self-starter, and somebody who's extremely committed with the Chariot. So you could be a Cancer here. We have two cardinal signs, so very driven and also flexible, because we do have Pisces here, with which is a mutable sign. So people secretly think that you're the kind of person that has drive and determination, who is strong will, somebody who is focused, okay, somebody who is disciplined and so committed. Okay, I feel like some of you have a very strict routine as well. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, Seven of Swords, this is like a deceptive energy. So basically, what I'm getting here, based off of your appearance, people secretly think that you are Mr. or Mrs. Steal your man or your girl. People secretly think that you could steal their husband or their wife. Okay, so you're probably the type of person that do not get invited to parties. Maybe you're always solo dolo. I feel like every time you walk into a room, my pal, number one, and based off your looks, people get insecure or intimidated by you, and they like, maybe you notice, like, let's say if you're a woman here, maybe you notice other women, like, they try to hug their man or kiss their man to let you know that that's my man. Like they do it on purpose, like right in your face, or they touch their man, or they do something to let you know like this is mine, because they're insecure. Like I feel like you experience that often. Okay, but people based off of your appearance, they secretly think that you could steal their man, that you're seductive here. So based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. People secretly think that you're this kind of person. We have the Fool card. Yeah, they secretly think that you're somebody who walks to the beat of your own drums. You do your own thing, okay? You are like, they secretly think that you're a rebel. You don't follow the rules. You make up your own rules, okay? So based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Yeah, that you're independent, self-sufficient with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, extremely independent. Okay, and that's like threatening to a lot of people, because you can't be controlled with money. That's what I'm getting here. They know you got your own, because we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So this means you have your own foundation, so you're not easily swayed or manipulated by money or status, because you have your own. You build your own status with the Emperor. Is not giving to you, you earned it, so nobody could take it from you. Okay, you've built yourself from scratch. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off your appearance, we have the Six of Cups. Maybe they think that you're secretly younger than your actual age. Maybe that's another reason why they see you as the Seven of Swords. Especially if you're like I really feel like if you're a woman, other women, like they're scared of you. They're intimidated by your beauty, because they feel like just one smile and their man is gonna fall for you. And that means, if that's the case, and if you have a man like that, then you have a weak man. Like, let's just keep it real, because that means he's so weak that he can't even control his sexual urges. So that's not a man that you want to be with, because that, like, whether it's like with you, my probably one, it will be with someone else. Like, they will behave like that. So why would you want to put yourself subject yourself to this type of treatment or experience? Like, boy, bye. This is not worth the headache that comes with this type of man. Okay, so based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person, my pal number one. What do we have here? Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, cutthroat with the Ace of Swords. Very wise, okay? Articulate, very sharp, very quick on your feet, hard to manipulate. Okay, like you're straightforward in your communication. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person, my pal number one. Based off your appearance, I'm not even surprised. You know what? I thought this one was going to come out, or femme fatale for you, my pal number one, because that's what I sensed. It says Don Juan, spotlight your positive seductive qualities, okay? Did I say Mr. or Mrs. still your man or girl? I'm telling you, this is what people assume. This is what they secretly think of you. That's what they secretly think of you. Like, you're Don, okay? So based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? Yeah, we have Adonis. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So like they secretly think that you're the type of person that likes to overindulge, that will take, that is like probably like greedy, or who would take more than they need. So let's say for instance, like because of your attractionness, your beauty, you may have like a man, right? They would think that just because you have a man doesn't mean that you're not going to want someone else's man. That's what they think of you because of your looks, and they get intimidated. That those are the people that feel inferior to you, that thinks these things about you. But Adonis could also represent life of luxury. So that's what I'm getting here. They secretly think that you are the kind of person that lives a life of luxury, a life of abundance, okay? That you could overindulge. So based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have beggar. It says confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. However, I'm not getting that you're the beggar. What I'm getting here, people secretly think that you're the type of person that have people eating at the palm of your hands. Like you have people on a roster with the Don Juan. I'm telling you, this is what I'm getting here. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Yeah, you see, slave? I'm not getting that this, yeah, you're the slave. I'm getting that people are your slave. Like you have people eating at the palm of your hand. Like you command people. You have people jumping through hoops for you because it says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. But I'm not getting like it's you surrendering your power. It's people surrendering to you. Like that's what people secretly think of you. They think that you have people bowing down to you, eating at the palm of your hands. You have people on a roster. Okay, they don't want to be part of that roster. So this is just an assumption, people. Okay, it's not like it's what people assume about you. It's not like the reality of you. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number two, you picked the rose quartz crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous file or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do they secretly think? We have the Knight of Cups. Charming. Yeah, a smooth operator. Don't need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Maybe you guys like Sade. But yes, they think that you're a smooth operator. You're very loving, charming. You have an easy life. Everything comes to you easy. That's what people assume based off of your appearance. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. People secretly think that you're this kind of person. The Hierophant. Ooh. Do you think that you are a grounded individual? You have your own sets of value. You could be highly respected with the Hierophant. That's what people secretly think of you. Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Ooh, my gosh. They think that you're a heartbreaker, like you're out of their league. You could be a Taurus here. So if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? Like the people secretly think that you're a heartbreaker here, my pal number 2. Like with the Hierophant, they secretly think that you're the type of person, like you're the kind of person that has like followers, a large group of followers, people highly respect, you're highly respected, you're held in high honor, but you're also with the 3 of Swords like a heartbreaker because you have a lot of options to choose from. Okay, you could be highly desirable here when it comes to dating. You could be the eligible bachelor or bachelorette, so you could be operating in the 9 of Pentacles energy where you live a life of luxury and you are extremely abundant here. So based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person, my pal number 2. What do we have here? We have the Hermit. Yeah, they secretly think that you're an introverted individual, very prudent, because we have the Hierophant and we have the Hermit. So we have Taurus and Virgo, both earth signs. So very grounded energy. Also very to yourself, okay? Introverted energy with the Hermit especially, okay? And that's what people secretly think you're like the type of person that they think that you are. Okay, with the Hermit card, like very reserved, down to earth, grounded, okay, having your own mindset. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the 9 of Swords. Ooh, that you apply pressure. Because I said smooth operator, okay? Smooth operator, this song, she's definitely talking about like a player. Like, you know, if you listen to the lyrics, she's definitely somebody who's been playing games. Okay? Running havoc on people's lives. Okay, this is what I'm getting here with the 9 of Swords. But I don't feel like you're the type of person that does that, my pal number 2. But because of your looks, the fact that you're held in high honor, you have a lot of followers, you have a lot of options in love, so people are like, they could feel like inferior to you with the 9 of Swords, or intimidated by you because like they feel like inadequate compared to you. Okay, but it's not like you're doing anything to make them feel like that. It's just the power that you hold that makes them feel like that. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Yeah, we have the Strength card, like you command respect. You have strong will, you're highly determined here with the Strength card. You have self-mastery, like you're like self-sufficient and abundant with the Strength card. You're courageous. You're bold. You come off as very bold based off of your appearance. Like maybe you wear bold colors. You're the type of person that likes to wear red, okay? Or like burgundy. Like you wear powerful colors like purple. Like you're bold. You make bold statement with your fashion, like fashion statement. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Okay, so based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Some of you could be tarot readers here. But based off of your appearance, people secretly think that you are like a spiritual leader, a tarot reader, okay, a spiritualist, numerologist. But they could tell based off of your appearance that you are into a different type of spirituality. Like you're not just into like the more common religions like, you know, Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. Like I'm getting like, yeah, even if you are like your background is those, like your religious background could be one of the top threes, like your appearance gives off another story. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Let's see. Yeah, 4 of Swords, unbothered. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. You could be a Libra here, very poised, calm, cool, and collected. That's what people assume based off of your looks. Based off your looks, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have Judgment. Okay, yeah, they secretly think that you're a great judge of character with the Judgment card. or like you've gained a lot of wisdom through life experiences, like you're wise beyond your years, okay? You're book smart and street smart based off of your looks. What do we have here? Oh, just one, please. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? We have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is backstabbing and betrayal. But I'm getting like abrupt ending and like strong cut off game. Based off of your appearance, people will assume that you're that type of person that you don't take no BS. Like you will cut off somebody without a warning with the Ten of Swords, okay? You will do so abruptly. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. No, just one card, please, Spirit. Based off of your appearance, we have the Page of Cups. Very imaginative, creative. Okay, with the Page of Cups. Yeah, very dreamy, imaginative energy. This is what I'm getting here. But there's another side to you that's very stoic, okay? And that's what people see based off of your appearance. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? Knight of Wands. Ooh, then Knight. Ooh, I think that was pile number one. But definitely smooth operator with the Knight of Wands, like adventurous individual, charming. You get a lot of attention. You have people on the roster. You can get whoever and whatever you want. You're very bold. Like I keep getting like you make bold fashion statements with your outfit. Okay, and that's why people like they think that you're the type of person that has a lot of courage, or somebody who has a lot of followers. People respect you. You are held in high honor. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they think that you are a truthful person, that you're an honest person, that you are vocal, you're articulate about your opinions. Okay, so you're opinionated here based off of your appearance. You don't hold your tongue for anyone. You tell it like it is. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. My pile number two. What do we have? Ooh, we have the Magician. Yeah, you're a master manifester. You speak things into existence. You could be a Gemini or Virgo. We have Virgo twice. Based off of your appearance, what people secretly think you're this kind of person. Wow, Eight of Cups. Emotionally withdrawn, emotionally, yeah, distant. That's what people assume based off of your appearance. That's what they think of you. Like you're an emotionally distant individual. You're not really invested in other people's shenanigans. You know how to emotionally detach. This is what I'm getting here. Ooh, based off of your appearance, people secretly think that because of this card, this card is definitely lust. Mm-mm. Yeah, like some people, it's not that you're a lustful individual, but there is something very sexy and alluring, intoxicating about you. Mm. I heard forbidden fruit. Like people secretly think that you're the type of person that they will get lost in. Like they will lose their mind if they ever deal with you, because if they ever lose you, if they ever get a chance to experience you and they lose you, they feel like they would lose their mind. Like they will spiral out of control. Like I'm getting like forbidden fruit. That's the energy I'm getting from you. It's like they wouldn't be able to get enough of you. They'll become addictive. Like, yeah, basically that's what I'm getting here. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think that you are the kind of person that people get addicted to. You may have like stalkers or people that are obsessed with you, people from years ago that are still obsessed with your energy. You have a very addictive energy. Okay, like you may have people from the past that are still stalking you, my pal number two, and you want nothing to do with them, but they're still stuck on you. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? Ooh, Ace of Wands, guys, going back to that sexual energy. But we also have passionate, bold, daring, adventurous, sensual. That's what people assume based off your appearance. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person, my pal number 2. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the Hermit. Yeah, like you like to spend a lot of your time alone, though. You're very picky. That's another reason for the Three of Swords. You're very picky. Like you don't fall in love that easily. Okay, you have high standards for yourself based off of your appearance. People secretly think that you're somebody who has high standards. That's why I was getting like the Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Just one card. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like you have a healthy amount of self-love. You know your worth. You hold yourself, I can get like you hold yourself to a higher standard than most people do. Because with the Hermit card, you don't mind being alone. So you definitely, people secretly think that you're the type of person that because you have high standards and you know that most people won't be able to meet your standards, you're okay with being by yourself. You're very stingy. I'm gonna like self-preservation. You're preserving yourself because the Hermit is all about self-preservation. The Hermit is not going to allow anybody to suck him dry. Okay, he's gonna go within. He's gonna recharge, and he's gonna keep his distance. Okay, if he feels like you're toxic. Okay, and I feel like this is how you roll, my pal number 2. Like you give off like that sign that like tread lightly, because if I'm gonna cut you off, if you come run up on me sideways. This is what I'm getting here. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have Child, magical, seeing the potential of sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. Yeah, you still have this youthful innocence energy about you because we do have the Page of Cups. So people could see that in you based off of your appearance. So that's why I feel like a lot of you, if this resonates with you, that's why you're most of your time in hermit mode, because you don't want anybody to drain you of your essence. And I don't blame you, my pal number 2, because once people drain you, especially if you have a very potent energy, it is really challenging for you to recharge because it takes a long time. Sometimes it could take even years or a year for you to recharge to your fullest potential. Because when you get drained, you really get drained. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. Like some people, it's like, because they are vampires, they don't see how their energy affect other people when they drain them. Okay, because vampires, they drain you to the point where they have to replenish themselves, and they're so shallow. Okay, no, not shallow, so hollow. They're so hollow, they're so empty that they have to recharge to a point where it's no tomorrow. Like they don't get enough. So I feel like that's the reason why you are in hermit mode most of the time. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Yeah, we have hero, heroine, okay, passion for a journey of self-empowerment. Yeah, this is giving me like the strength card energy. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think that of you. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Just one card, please. Ooh, Messiah, serving humanity with humility. We do have the Hermit and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is kind of like a Messiah, just like the Magician is. And we do have Magician here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they think, that you have a large following. You're held in high honor. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Just one card. Wow, guys. It says child, divine, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggest a special connection with the divine. Yes, that's what people secretly think of you based off of your appearance. Like you have this special connection, that you are magical. Okay, because we do have child magical here. And that's why a lot of you are keeping your distance from energetic vampires. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the Tiger's Eyes crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, my pile number 3. People secretly think that you're combative or feisty. Yeah, like maybe like you have strong boundaries here for sure with the 7 of Wands. Maybe defensive, like maybe like feisty energy. Maybe you're outspoken, my pal number 3, and that could be the reason why some people, they may assume that you're feisty. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think that you're this kind of person. We have the 7 of Cups. That you have options. Some of you could be Asian here because we have an Asian guy on the illustration. I don't know why I heard Asian persuasion. We have the King of Cups. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Oh, people secretly think that you're the type of person that always gets what you want because you have options. You create options for yourself. Yeah, you're street smart and you're book smart. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Based off of your appearance, we have the World card. Yeah, you could definitely be a foreigner here. Maybe you're biracial or multiracial or something like that. Maybe you are like half Asian and Caucasian, or half Asian and like African or something. Okay, I'm getting like Ghanaian and Korean or something, which is a really nice mix. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you, or like Jamaican and like Chinese. That's what I'm getting here. Something about your looks. People, maybe you're not mixed, but people tell you that you look mixed. Okay, that people think that you're the type of person that's multicultural. Okay, like it's kind of hard for them to tell which background you're from, like your ethnic background. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think that, yeah, that you're the King of Pentacles. You're the type of person that is self-employed or self-sufficient, abundant. You're a boss. You are a leader. You're definitely a self-starter. Okay, you're extremely independent. You got it all. You got your own. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Very structured and disciplined energy. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this type of person. Yeah, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, you're very disciplined, structured. Okay, some people, based off of your appearance, they think that you're picky. You have high standards for yourself. I feel like a lot of you could walk alone, but I'm getting like you walk alone for a reason. You could upgrade. I could upgrade you, Beyonce. Okay, come through, Virgo. This is what I'm getting here. Oh my God. They secretly think that you're cocky. Okay, but you're just confident, my pal. But that's all it is. They don't like it, but hey, it comes with territory. You can't do nothing about it. Okay, so based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Ooh, we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, there's definitely this air of innocence about you, purity about you. You see how I was saying African or Caribbean? Okay. Yeah, something about you is very innocent, angelic, pure. I feel like this is what you're defending with the 7 of Wands. That could be the reason why you're feisty, or like just you have strong boundaries and you're very picky because you have something to protect. And I don't blame you. Okay, you can't give access to just anyone just because they want to have access to you because they love your energy. No. Okay. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have for you, my pal number 3? What do we have here? We have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, They secretly think that you're the type of person that's farsighted, you have big dreams. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Because if you look, she's like, she's just sitting by the tree, contemplating, what she's going to do next. She has her bike right here, and then we have the globe here. You could tell like she's in contemplation. She's like, analyzing what she's going to do next. She's mesmerized. She's watching the sunset because you could tell that the sun is setting with the lights, the rays. You know how it's beautiful when the sunset, it's like, the rays are like orange. So this is what I'm getting here. She's probably like sun gazing or something like that. Okay, so you definitely are the type of person that likes to spend time alone, because if you look at the card, she's alone, contemplating what she's going to do next. Okay, so you're very focused and determined individual. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have justice. Okay, you have integrity. You're just in your dealings. Okay, so you could be a Libra, Virgo, Cusper. Don't have to be, but I feel like you're very attractive here with the Justice card, because Librans are very attractive. They're ruled by Venus. Okay, very symmetrical features. Yeah, like goddess-like energy, right? Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're calm, cool, and collected. You're the type of person that do not like to argue or fight. Okay, but you will defend your position if you have to, because we do have the Seven of Wands here. So that tells me that you have a very strong like energy. Your aura, your essence, is your presence is felt when you walk into your room with the Seven of Wands, and you protect that. You protect your environment, your body, yourself. Like, you protect yourself from people, outside energies that are trying to influence you to do something that is outside of your comfort zone. Okay, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this type of person. We have the Ace of Cups, that you are like, you have a healthy amount of self-love with the Ace of Cups. You have a high self-esteem here. Based off of your appearance, people could tell that. Like, the way that you compose yourself. That's why I feel like the Seven of Wands is not a bad thing. Yeah, they may think that you're feisty, but really it's just you protecting yourself. Like, you're not tolerating disrespect, and you're letting it be known from the jump. And with the Ace of Cups, that tells me that you have a healthy amount of self-love. You know your worth. You know your value that you bring to the table. That's why you're picky. Because you're not going to just cast your pearls before swan, because we have a pearl right here. You're not going to do that. Okay? You're not going to do that. I heard you're going to clutch your pearls. This is what I heard. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this type of person. What do we have? Wow. Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. A valuable individual. That's what people assume based off of your looks. This is what the type of person that they think you are. That's what they secretly think you are. A high value individual, because we have the Hierophant, which is a highly respected individual in the community. And the Ace of Pentacles is a valuable offer, a tangible offer, a lucrative offer. Okay? So that's what people assume based off of your looks. That's what they secretly think of you based off of your looks, the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay? Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. People secretly think you're this kind of person. Nine of Pentacles. And I'm not even surprised that the Nine of Pentacles came out for you, my pal number 3, because that's what I'm getting for you. High value, high maintenance. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think that you're somebody who is high maintenance with a Nine of Pentacles, because you take care of yourself. You look good. You look fresh. Your hair is always done. Makeup is always done. Okay, nails, toenails, everything is done. You probably get your waxing every 2 weeks. Like, I'm getting like something like that. A lot of maintenance. You spend a lot of money maintaining yourself, but you got it like that. It's not like you're spending all this money and you're broke. No. You're not pretending to be something that you're not, okay? You got that money because you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. And based off of your appearance, people assume that about you. And I feel like they're assuming right. Based off of your appearance, I feel like you don't talk much. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have justice again, Libra and energy. People secretly think that maybe you are like a lawyer or you have some sort of prestigious position, especially with the Hierophant being here as well as Libra. This is like Empress energy because we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Some of you, it could be your birthday today. If you are a Taurus, happy birthday, okay? With this energy, you're coming through, shining through, my pal number 3. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here for you, my pal number 3? Ooh, the King of Pentacles again. That's the second time he comes out. That's what people secretly think of you based off of your appearance. They think that you are a boss, you are a leader, okay? You're self-sufficient and abundant. You live a life of luxury. You're high maintenance, cocky. Based off of your looks, based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. 10 of Pentacles. Guys, I can't make it up. 10 of Pentacles. That's what people assume based off of what you look like. That's what they secretly think of you. They think that you're somebody who has like a business, somebody who's well established financially. You have a lucrative business. You're doing well for yourself. You're high value, high honor as well. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think, no, that's too many cards. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. Just one card, please, Spirit. 6 of Wands. Another card of being held in high honor. I can't make it up, my pal number 3. That's what people secretly think of you based off of your looks. That's what they think. 6 of Wands. Victorious. Highly celebrated. Held in high honor. Okay? Based off of your looks, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have the 4 of Swords. They think that you got it easy with the 4 of Swords. Like, you know, calm, cool, and collected, laid back energy. That's what they secretly think. That you got it easy like that. Like, your life is so peaceful. You didn't have to struggle too much. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think we have Advocate. It says inspires you to put compassion into action. This is also giving me Libra energy. Okay. So with this energy, like, yeah, like I feel like maybe some of you could be a lawyer here, humanitarian. Yeah, like you could be working in a justice system. What we have here, femme fatale. Oh, pal, I think pal number 2 or 1, I don't recall which one it was, had Don Juan. And I knew it was gonna come out. And you have femme fatale, my pal number 3. It says highlight the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So based off of your looks, people secretly think that you are a femme fatale. Like you got people eating at the palm of your hands like that, okay? Very attractive and alluring, intoxicating, addictive. Okay? That's like femme fatale is like dark feminine energy. Based off of your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. We have Avenger. It says desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. A rebel. That's what people assume. That's what they secretly think of you based off your looks, that you're a rebel. Okay? Based off your appearance, people secretly think you're this kind of person. What do we have here? Just one card, please. Based off of your appearance, you know, this card came out and I put it back in the deck and it came out again. It says God, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So a god or a goddess, a divine being, an enlightened being. That's very attractive. Okay, very alluring, intoxicating with the femme fatale. You give off goddess, godlike energy. And we have at the bottom of the deck, didn't I say divine being? It says child, divine, innocence, purity, and redemption. suggests a special connection with the divine. And now we have God here as well. So there is this the divinity about you that people could sense based off of your appearance. They could sense that. They know that there's something angelic about you. That's why you hold yourself to a higher standard than most people. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.